Today I got home from work, opened my phone, and with great sadness, I regret to inform about the passing of this great legend, Akira Toriyama, the creator of this magnificent series. I'll try to bring some news, but that's it. I thought it was a prank from a friend, but unfortunately, I researched, and it was true. Today, there are no Dragon Balls or anything that can reverse it, only what will remain in our hearts through his legacy. Let's go to the saddest video of all. Today is not a happy day, it's a sad day in every way for Dragon Ball fans, with the following news. As reported by the Splash column on the Ludo website, the creator of the popular manga and anime Dragon Ball, Akira Toriyama, passed away at the age of 68 on March 1st. Toriyama passed away due to a subdural hematoma. The information was confirmed early this Friday, 8. According to a note published on the official Dragon Ball X profile, the Japanese artist died from complications caused by a subdural hematoma, which is an accumulation of blood between the brain and its outer lining, the skull. According to the statement, Toriyama had several ongoing works. He had a career of over 45 years as the author of Dragon Ball and Dr. Slump, and also contributed to character design and art for other franchises such as Dragon Quest, Chrono Trigger, Blue Dragon, and more. The funeral took place privately for the family. Akira Toriyama was born in Nagoya, Japan on April 5, 1955. He leaves behind a son, Sasuke, and his wife, Nachi Mikami. Some famous mangakas gave their condolences, including the creator of Naruto and One Piece. I am overwhelmed by sadness. Eiichiro Oda, creator of the Japanese manga franchise One Piece, stated in a release that Toriyama passed away too soon and left a very high standard. He was the god of salvation and the god of manga. Masashi Kishimoto, author of Naruto, mourned the death of Akira Toriyama, whom he considered a teacher and guide. News according to Observatory.at on the UOL website. Personally, I felt very sad, as did all fans and enthusiasts of this magnificent work. I used to leave school early in the morning and run home to watch Dragon Ball Z. The saga in question was the Majin Buu saga. Like me, many did the same. By the way, I don't know if I'm strange, but I've done the flying training with Gohan and Videl, watched, and thought I could do anything. This fiction reaches a gigantic level in the lives of fans, just like Goku's exceptional spirit bomb used against Buu, where I and many raised our hands and gave our energy to Goku to save the Earth. All this nostalgia created by a man named Akira Toriyama, his legacy will be marked for generations. I remember sitting with my father and godfather in front of the TV, watching the fight between Goku and Frieza. These feelings and memories will never leave my heart as a true fan. Those who witnessed the evolution of Goku from childhood and when he performed his first Kamehameha and against Jiren in Dragon Ball Super. That, for me, was the best Kamehameha ever used by him in that epic scene that filled our eyes. The first transformation into Super Saiyan, where everything seemed lost, and we saw another meme being created about Krillin's death, which fortunately was revived. However, Akira did not die in our hearts through the legacy he leaves behind. We also saw the brilliance in bringing Vegeta to the side of good, showing all his pride as a Super Saiyan. The great villain who marked generations, the great Frieza. The fury of a boy we saw growing up, named Son Gohan, with only tears in his eyes hiding immense fury until it was all released against Cell, giving life to Super Saiyan 2. For me, one of the most epic transformations in Dragon Ball Z, including him giving life to Gohan Beast at that moment in the manga and the Dragon Ball Super movie, precisely against Cell Max. All this brilliance, also in bringing the Ultra Instinct, a flash of greatness and nostalgia, where many gathered in various parts of the world to see that monster coming out of the cage once again. That famous line, "Hi, I am Goku," marked our lives a lot. Thank you, Akira Toriyama, for this magnificent work. I, along with all the fans, send strength to those who remain, and I hope that this work is alive in our hearts, regardless of time and age. In addition to Dragon Ball, he is also responsible for several other notable works. Dr. Slump, it was the first work that brought fame to Akira Toriyama. The manga follows the adventures of Aral Norimaki, a robot with the appearance of a young girl, and her creator, Sinbei Norimaki. Jocko the Galactic Patrolman, a story that takes place in the same universe as Dragon Ball. Jocko is a galactic patroller who arrives on Earth to protect it from alien attacks. Kawa, one of Akira Toriyama's early works after finishing Dragon Ball. The story follows a trio of monsters on their journey to find remedies that will save their monster friends. In addition to being a renowned manga author, he also left his mark on the world of video games. Here are some notable games he worked on. Dragon Quest. Toriyama was responsible for monster and character design from the beginning of the series in 1986. The saga continues to expand, covering various platforms such as Nintendo, PlayStation, and Xbox. Chrono Trigger. This game stood out for its innovative gameplay and captivating character design, a result of Toriyama's collaboration on the designs. Chrono Trigger is considered one of the best RPGs of all time. Tobal No. 1 and Tobal No. 2, Toriyama lent his talent to character designs for these fighting games for PS1. Blue Dragon, an RPG for Xbox 360, where Toriyama worked alongside Hironobu Sakaguchi. Go, Ackman, a series of platform games released on the Super Nintendo. Jump Force. This game brings together characters from various anime, including those from Dragon Ball. Sandland, the newest on the list, based on a Toriyama one-shot manga, to be released soon. Aside from these, Toriyama also worked on several games in the Dragon Ball series, and he was also involved in Dragon Ball Daima, scheduled for release in 2024. Dragon Ball Daima is the successor to Dragon Ball Super, set to premiere in October 2024. The series is produced by Toei Animation and Shueisha, with the original author, Akira Toriyama, creating the story and characters. The word Daima is derived from the ideograms, meaning great evil or great demon. In the plot, Goku and his friends become small due to a certain conspiracy. To solve this, they go to a new world. It will be a great adventure with intense action, unfolding in an unknown and mysterious world. To compensate for their size, Goku returns to using his power pole for combat, something that hasn't happened in a long time. This time, Akira Toriyama was involved with the story, scenarios, and many character drawings. The series promises to emphasize the mysteries of the Dragon Ball world and present fierce and adorable battles, a bit different from the norm. It is worth noting that the series is a kind of reimagining of Dragon Ball GT, where Goku also returns to being a child, but this time, along with all the other characters, transformed by a demon. The scion created on Earth and his friends will have to join forces to regain their bodies. Akira Toriyama was born in Nagoya, Aichi, Japan, on April 5, 1955, and on March 1, 2024, this legend ascends to the sky. Our condolences to all the families, mine and the entire Dragon Ball family. Thank you to everyone who watched until here. I sincerely appreciate it. If only there were Dragon Balls in the world, everything would be different in many aspects. And this one, in particular, farewell, Akira Toriyama. You will never be forgotten. Another star shines in the sky on this day. For those who have made it this far, regardless of your religion, but speaking as a fan, raise your hands, send positive energies to all those with wounded hearts at this moment. Until next time, Z Warriors.